Hello everyone, we're on Port Olisar with a dead 400i on the pad out there. I was going to do a video on the RSI Mantis yesterday, having turned my MISC Razor that I got for my 75th referral into the Mantis, because the Razor flew like hot dog crap and I'm really not a fan of it, so I thought I'd get the Mantis for some shenanigans. However, my computer reset all its OBS settings for no reason, so I had no audio, so that was a good waste of 3 hours or so, whilst I was doing some bounties with it for fun. So I'm going to have to do something else. However, I figured that I haven't done one of the Reclaimer missions. As you can see by the top, there's a mission called Breach and Steal. And if we go into our mission history, see here. So there's 4 Reclaimer missions that they added with 3.17.2. There's Ghost Hollow, which is the amazing crashed one on the surface of Microdeck. There is the Black Kite, which is the one of the Reclaimer. You could call it a wreck. It's not a wreck, it's still a functioning Reclaimer. That's the one you have to blow up. There is the Pride of Arliss that you have to go and find the captain inside. And then there is the October Rising, which is this one. Now, I haven't done this one. I didn't even do it on the PTU, so this is completely blind for me. So this is a very cool new mission for me, as I hadn't done it on the PTU. So mission text goes, Ninetale's got themselves a little problem. As it turns out, they've got a little side biz on the underground organ trade. Now that an area likes to still work clear up, but a gig's a gig. Seems one of their mobile butcher shops aboard the October Rising got pinched by private security whilst out chopping. Now the Ninetales are willing to cut ties with the ship and its crew, who are probably all dead anyway, but they need a particular crate extracted. Guess it was a special order or something. Anyway, get aboard, get the package, get out. Security's still hanging around, so watch out for yourself and bring some friends. Remember that your priority is the package. If you're looking to save yourself some extra hassle, you could also black out the area by shutting down the nearest comm array if you want to avoid the crime stats for killing a bunch of security, but you do you. Drop the package off at Grimhex. So this is the only one that is the pirate side, so this is one that will get you a crime stat if you do this one. So one way or another, we're going to get a crime stat doing this mission. So let's roll out and get it started. Okay, weapon of choice for this today is the Cutlass Black, because it's big enough to carry a package and it's pretty good as a little fighter to take out some security ships. I'm guessing there won't be anything bigger than a like Avengers or maybe another Cutlass. I don't think there'll be that much of a threat, but we'll see. I don't have any Tiger Claws to reduce the crime stat afterwards if I don't get blown up, so I may have to go and get one from Grimhex when we drop the package off, so we shall see. I'm actually going to use a drink. I did put some drinks on my character. I'm going to use one now just to get everything up to full. I do have one weapon. Well, I've got my weapon and my sidearm. I don't know if there's going to be anyone on board this one. It says security is still hanging around in ships, but we don't know if they'll be inside the Reclaimer, so we shall see. We are repaired and we are refueled. Oh, there's something that's gone bang. Oh, it looks like somebody just yeeted a defender into one of the rings. Welcome to Port Olisar. Where are we going for this one then? This one's far out. Crew L5. Okay. Okay, here we are, 100 kilometers away from the service station. So it's quite close to the service station here. I'll turn off the chat. Although I may want to turn the chat on once I start, because basically once I shoot the first security dude, I'm essentially on a ticking clock for someone to come and find me. If they take a bounty, something tells me I'm going to end up with quite a high bounty after this. And of course we have to start scanning now. In the bane of every single spaceship and asteroid field. Ooh, there it is. Thankfully, as I've said before with these missions, Reclaimers give off quite a large signature. So I'm guessing that's going to be our ship there. Avery Durkin, Aegis Reclaimer. There we go. I saw a thing once, well, it was quite recently actually, saying about asteroids and meteors and things like that when you go into an asteroid field. The fact that they're dense, but the distance between them, the average, is 16 miles, which is insane when you think about it. A Reclaimer. And there's something. There's another ship. There's another ship. There's another ship. So, also an interceptor. That's going to be fun to shoot. get the interceptor first. That's one. This is an Avenger, as I thought they would be. It's two. Be three. Let's get on board this ship and get it done. Interestingly, no crime stats. Because they must have been Crusader security, surely. I'm out of ballistic ammo, so let's hope nothing else nasty shows up. Park just behind the engine nacelle, that should do nicely. Let's close the door for now and go on board this thing. This is the October Rising. There's its name up there, just like the other ones. I'm sorry if there's some background noise around me at the minute, because they are cutting down some trees around me. Restricted area. Ooh, lots of dead nine-tails. Captain's quarters. It's saying the package is up front there. Captain's quarters looks fairly clean, considering. Ooh. Crew mess. Oh, hello. I'm still not getting a crime stat. They're definitely Crusader security goons. Hello. Well, there's a Pico, which is amazing if someone wants a limited edition Pico, because that's one of them. But there's actually supplies. That's good. This is the feedback that we've been asking for. We want these things on these missions. We'll have the Tiger's Claws. And there's a data pad as well. Debin Scooters, updating the heavy freezer bins. Here's the latest code for secure crate, 3195. So if there's a crate on board, that's good to know. I can sort of take all the time I need if I'm not getting a crime stat, which is really, really nice. More rubbish. We've binned off the area there, the ladder. It's saying the ladder's all the way down there. The ladder, the package. What is going on in there? What the hell? So they've just torn out all the drone stuff and they turned the drone room into an operating theatre. That's amazing! Okay, that's hilarious. So, oh dear. I can't imagine it's still very clean, being in the middle of a reclaimer and all, but you know, I suppose their heart's in the right place. Okay, so where is the box? Downstairs in the bridge? Yeah, apparently. Okay, so it's there. We know where that is. This place is covered in even more stuff to make it look like an operating theatre. They've boxed off the bridge, so you can't actually get into the bridge. They've turned the control center into an operating theater. Okay, so there's the box. I want to go and explore. Oh, what's up? I genuinely thought that was blood dripping down for a minute. That's the effect that this ship has. Nothing going on in the chat. This is crazy. This is the best of the Reclaimer missions so far. Just because of the fact that they've kind of warped... Oh, that's not good. Body bag on a table. They've warped all of the assets. Is that openable? No. Of course, all these guys will be lootable as well, yeah, if you want extra armor and stuff. I'm still loving the fact that there's supplies there. It's what we needed on the other missions, like a multi-tool to move stuff around. Anything in the crew quarters? Have they turned this into a fucking operating theatre as well? Doesn't look like it. They actually still have beds in here then, that's good to know. Salvage balcony is always a good shout first, in case there's anyone running around inside the hold. Something tells me this isn't going to be so much salvage processing as like a hospital. Yeah. They've nicked the thing from Grim Hex. Oh dear. Oh, there's lots of dudes down there. Get rid of a few of them. What the hell? Are you going to die? Thank you. Any more? On this upper level? That's this is ridiculous. So they've done exactly the same thing that they have at Grim Hex. If you haven't been to Grim Hex and looked around the hospital there, you need to, because apart from it looking decrepit and ruined like this, they've done the same thing where they've basically just turned shipping containers into operating theatres, which is hilarious. I need to reload again. Oh dear. Oh, big FPS spike. Well, since I'm not getting a crime stat around here, I can afford to take my time a little bit more. Oh, hello. Oh, he ran around a bit. I can afford to take my time, which means I might be able to get a decent thumbnail. I'm not going to run around the basement level. That's just incredible that they've stacked up containers. I'm guessing there's a locked one around here somewhere then. Oh, I kind of want to find it. I'm guessing it's down there. It's going to be down there, isn't it? Where there's a horde of NPCs. We have to, because we don't have a crime stat for being here. I think I've got them all. I'm sure I'll find out in a moment. Salvage hold is just rubbish. I'm assuming there isn't a secure crate in here. This is literally just waste, okay. Although I've not been into the cargo hold yet. Cargo hold is completely boxed off with stuff, okay, so we can't go in there anyway. No secure box though, doesn't look like it. Salvage processing is where we need to go. See if there's any more of them. like to think I've got them all. Hello, there's the crate. And lots of dead ninetails just thrown in a corner. It's 3195, wasn't it, I think? There we go. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. That's a bit of a disappointment. I'm guessing there's probably some rare weapon or something in there usually. I probably just had a bit of bad luck. Told you there's always one. Thumbnail achieved. Let's go in there. I had to get one with the green Imperial Hex sign in there. That's amazing. Okay. Let's go and get our box. Oh, it's a medical box. Of course it would be. Probably got someone's brain in it or something. Ugh. Well, needs must when you're on the wrong side of the law, eh? Pico's squeaking as it makes a noise on the physics grid. Oh, it's not letting me out that door. It's doing the bug thing. That's not good. That's the side I came in. There we go. Pretty sun in the background. Let's put our disembodied organ on the floor if it doesn't bug out. There we go. Okay. Back to Grim Hex. The October Rising. We obviously don't have to destroy this one, which is different from the others, of course. Although we did only have to destroy one of them, didn't we? And here we are, the actual green Imperial Hex. My frame rate stops crapping the bed. What? Is it actually wanting me to go in the top? I haven't done that in years. It wants me to go in the massive hangar. Okay. Maybe they heard me coming. I thought they wanted me to go and land on the original pads, but I suppose they are just like general use landing pads, aren't they?
Landing complete. Have a business to say.
Let's get our box of disembodied organs. I'm not sure if I should be weirded out by the fact I'm running around carrying somebody's bits in a box. It's what it's going to be, isn't it? Let's face it. Oh! So we don't have to go and turn them into the admin office. Unless it's glitched, which it can do, which is a bit sad. But I suppose it makes sense that we would bring disembodied organ bits to the hospital? Kinda? The actual hospital, instead of one that's been built in the back of a reclaimer. Okay, so over there. What's over there? Oh! I'm literally going to put them on a shelf next to... Oh, that's what I was saying, by the way. This is where the operating theatres are, as you can see. If you go down the elevator to the floors as well. I think there's some stairs over there, isn't there? Yes. I do know my way around Grim Hex. Despite the fact I don't come here that often. I normally just come here to get my coders. As you can see, it looks amazingly hygienic for a hospital. They did make this area bigger in the last patch because with Siege of Orison, people who were playing pirates and stuff, this place was just full of bodies. It was hilarious. I know I've got a picture somewhere of like bodies on a bed. I'll have to see if I can find it. It was yeah. So we run past the operating theatres and we just leave somebody's organs on a shelf. Not a good fate for them, is it? There we go. Breach and steal finished. That was 70,000 credits. That's a lot of credits. But at the end of the day, I think I looked out there because I had a bit of a bug where I didn't have a crime stat for first assaulting the NPC ships, the Crusader security ships, which would be a pretty heavy crime stat anyway. And then I did butcher a load of Crusader security inside the ship, which I imagine you're going to be, I would say, level 5, if not level 4 crime stat, so like max crime stat by the time you finish that mission, so there is that risk to it as well. And I can definitely see a bit more of an adrenaline trip once you've got the crime stat, because then bounty hunters will start looking for you, especially on the way back here, and if you got to go and clear your crime stat as well afterwards. But anyway, that was fantastic. That was really, really cool. That's probably been my favourite of the Reclaimer missions so far, mainly because of the fact that they just emptied all the assets out, and they turned the back of a Reclaimer, well, quite a lot of a Reclaimer, into a clinic, like they said in the mission text, genuinely like a flying chop shop. So I don't know if that's for people they've just captured and they're harvesting their organs, which isn't a good thing, is it, in this day and age that we would consider sort of an elevated human time of history. They're just flying around in the back of a salvage ship, literally salvaging organs. But yeah, fantastic. I love that. Let me know what you guys think. That was brilliant. I hope they do more like that. That was really good. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like this and think I deserve it, please give it a like, consider subbing if you fancy sticking around. If you're thinking of taking part in the game, feel free to use my referral code on screen or click the link below for bonus in-game money that helps me out as well. See you in the next one.